was built to last with the whims of weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the
Welcome back. This is going to be a continuation of the dealership that destroyed my truck and what's happening. Today's Monday, the 26th. I am currently on a 210-mile drive back to the dealership where my truck currently is. The axle doctor is supposed to be there between 8 and 10 to figure out what they can do to the spindle. Then I'll take it from there. So yeah, I left really early this morning, about 4:30 in the morning. I left my house after a couple of days at home. Do I really need to be at the dealership? I'm gonna say no. Do I think it's a wise decision for me to leave and drive 210 miles back to the dealership? Absolutely I do. I think I need all the information. I want to be there when they figure out what they're going to do. That way I can communicate with the dealership back in Minnesota that destroyed my equipment, and figure out how we're going to get this handled. Where I left off on Friday, it sounds like the dealership in Minnesota is taking 100% accountability and is going to pay for all the repairs. I just want to be there to make sure it gets done. So stay tuned. So here's the spindle. It did sit outside over the weekend, but here's some of the things that are concerning. So this inner bearing wore a groove right here all the way around. And then right here, the bearing was just free flowing on here. And what happened was it grooved all this. Like when you run your finger across this, it's all grooved, and it's got even a bigger lip down here. And the other thing that happened, it's kind of hard to see right now, they got to clean it up, but you see how this is the color blue? What was happening was the bearing was also seizing up on the spindle. Well, it also did the same thing over here. There's a huge lip right here on this spindle, and you can kind of see all the grooves that the bearings made when they were loose in there. So yeah, the axle doctor should be here later this morning to see what they have to do. They might have to cut the whole spindle off right here and machine a new one. Otherwise, what they can do is they can weld pieces of metal on these two parts of the spindle and then grind it down. But they're not sure what they're going to do yet. That's going to be later today. Unbelievable.
Too bad you didn't get some befores.
So I'm back in the car because I got a hotel room. I'm going to go to a hotel. They're going to let me check in early too. It's only about 12:30. I don't even really know what time it is, but I know it's around that time. The axle doctor's done. Hopefully you saw in the previous clips, the guy did a fantastic job. Man, what a specialty. And I picked that guy's brain, man. What a specialty and what a little niche that he does. A lot of his work is heavy equipment and like dump trucks and dirt trucks and garbage trucks, where like axles are snapping off and things like that. Very quick. I was surprised at how fast he got everything done. The spindle looks brand new, but the truck's not ready yet. And it probably won't be. The latest would be like Tuesday afternoon. The reason for that is I'm opting to get some other work done too, that I'll share with you after this whole fiasco is taken care of. Just because the truck's down right now, I figure I might as well get some stuff done that I've been putting off. The shop in Minnesota, the dealership in Minnesota that caused this problem, you know, man, they hem and haw, they tell me one thing, and then they ask for some other more information, and then tell me something different, and then they want this, to where this was the first time that I actually threatened them with legal action. And I did it in a very professional way. The minute I did that, the VP of this dealership back in Minnesota got a hold of me and told me they will take care of everything. I have nothing to worry about. They will pay for everything. So that's good news. But yeah, I'm going to go to a hotel now.